for the use of metformin, DHEA, and was there something else as well that was taking 2 years? Human growth hormone. Taking 2 years, 2 biological years off of people's lives in terms of their age, with your natural age, with your actual, I'm 52, it would make me 50.
Right, even 49.5 according to the study.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that was
back to the
that
fours.
Was a good study. It's only 9 people, so we have to repeat this.
Were they studs? Did you get like 9 super athletes, or did you get like schmoes that don't exercise?
As far as I know, these were just regular
schmoes.
Schmoes, yeah, which is good news for schmoes like me.
Yes, good news. Yeah, I mean that's what you want. You don't want, like, some people just respond better. They have super bodies, you know.
Well, the great thing about that study is, first of all, I was with the main author on that paper while it came out. I was over in Israel as part of my journey up the Great Rift of Africa. I ended up in Israel. Anyway, the guy there, Steve Horvath is his name. He and I and a couple of other guys are trying to figure out not just why we age, why we don't have to, but is aging truly reversible? And that's what this study suggests, is that it's not just about slowing down aging, but one day we could be 80, but biologically 30.
Now, when we're talking about the biological age, how is that measured? Is this measured by the length of the telomeres? Is this measured by physical performance? Is it measured by a combination of these factors?
It's none of that. It's something brand new.
Ooh.
Most people don't know about it. So it's called the Horvath clock. And what Horvath and others have discovered is that if you read the DNA, and you don't just look at the letters, A, C, T, G, if you look at what's on the letter C, cytosine is called, there are chemical modifications, and those chemicals change as we get older in very linear and predictable ways. And if you use a computer, AI, you can say, if I took your blood sample right now, I could read your DNA, look at those chemical groups on the Cs, and I could say, you're 52, you might be 46 according to that clock, and also I could predict when you're going to die.
Whoa.
Scary thought, right?
Yeah, like a fortune teller.
Yeah, but the good news is, well, now that we know what's not just measuring aging, we actually think that clock is part of the aging process. We're learning how to reverse it too.
Now, is this just one modality, this combination of growth hormone? Is this one way of going about it? Are there other ways of going about it? Growth hormone, DHEA, metformin. Is there anything else?
Well, that's the first that's ever been shown to
just
really
those 3
reverse.
things?
But I'm sure there's going to be many more discovered. We've only had this Horvath clock over the last few years in humans, being used widely. But I think as we use this clock, we're going to figure out that a whole bunch of stuff that we do and things that we can do and combine will not just slow aging, but reverse it. And not just by 2.5 years. Eventually, and some of the technology that I talk about in my book, we think could turn the clock back by a decade or more.
Whoa. Now, what things are you talking about that could possibly turn it back a decade or more?
Well, so
And who do I have to blow? Sorry.
Yeah, you can blow me, but yeah, you may have to do it a few times. But the amazing thing about where we are now today with aging, and we're right on the cutting edge, so it's great to be able to share this with your listeners, is this clock, it changes on the DNA, right? What I'm saying in my theory of aging is that it's not the DNA that we lose. That's the old theory. You know, the old idea that antioxidants hurt the DNA.
Yes.
Just throw that out for a while, maybe forever. What I think is going on is that the DNA is getting modified and the cell can't read the DNA the way it used to. Okay, that's really important. And so the clock is not just a clock. It's not a clock on the wall. It's also, if you move the hands of the clock, time changes. That's what I think is going on.
Could we pause right here for a moment and to explain what you were saying about antioxidants?
Well, antioxidants have been the biggest disappointment in the aging field. Doesn't stop, 40 million people every day buying drinks with antioxidants in them. But antioxidants have, with very few exceptions, failed to extend the lifespan of any organism.
But you are a proponent of resveratrol, at least you used to be. Are you still?
I still take it, and we still study it in my lab. But you brought this up, it's really important. Resveratrol was originally thought to be an antioxidant, and it is a mild antioxidant. But the way it really works, we know this as a fact from my lab, is that it's stimulating the body's defenses against aging and disease, because it's binding to these enzymes that we work on called sirtuins, and these are the defenders of the body